When you hear plantar fasciitis, what do you think of? Running or walking too much? Well, most people do. But what if I told you there are certain everyday things you're doing that might be making your plantar fasciitis worse without you even realizing it? These hidden daily triggers could be keeping your plantar fasciitis pain going round and round with no end in sight. So are you ready to uncover the truth and put an end to this frustrating cycle once and for all? Keep watching. We'll reveal them all today right here on the Confidence Blueprint. Here's a question for you. If you had to guess, how do you think most plantar fasciitis cases start? If you guessed overuse, like a lot of people do, you wouldn't be alone. But did you know recent research suggests something completely different? In fact, studies like this one published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine claim that only about 10% of plantar fasciitis cases are caused by overuse. So what causes the other 90%? Well, that's what we're diving into today, starting with the sneaky triggers you might not even realize you're facing. And first up is a trigger that might surprise you: sitting too long. Now, I bet you weren't expecting this one, were you? After all, sitting doesn't seem like much, does it? But here's the deal. When you sit, whether at a desk, on the couch, or anywhere else, your body changes positions and posture. This shift can cause the plantar fascia to tighten because, let's face it, it's a tough band of tissue. So when you go from sitting to standing, that sudden change can really make it stretch. Imagine stretching any rubber band or ligament quickly. You're bound to feel a pull. It's the same idea. And this sudden stretch can lead to that familiar sharp pain many of us have experienced. But here's the twist. It's not just about mornings anymore. While it's common to feel stiffness and pain first thing in the morning after a night of sleeping, long periods of sitting throughout the day can also have a similar effect. So whether you're at work, watching TV, or just hanging out, sitting for extended periods can be a silent saboteur when it comes to your plantar fasciitis. But wait, there's more. Standing still can also be a pain trigger. I know it sounds strange, right? After all, isn't standing better than sitting? Well, yes, it can be. But here's the catch. If you're standing in one place for too long without moving, you can still put uneven pressure on your feet, especially your heels. Picture yourself standing in the kitchen cooking or waiting in line. Your body weight stays concentrated on the same spot on your heel. Over time, this constant pressure can irritate the plantar fascia. And just like with sitting, the more you stand still, the greater the chance of triggering that unwelcome pain. Let's talk about another sneaky culprit that often goes unnoticed: driving. Yep, you heard it right. Driving can actually be a trigger for plantar fasciitis pain. Here's the deal. When you're behind the wheel, your foot rests on the brake, gas, or clutch pedals for extended periods. This continuous pressure and flexing can put a lot of strain on the plantar fascia. Imagine keeping your foot bent for hours on end. It's bound to feel uncomfortable and potentially painful. Many people don't realize this until they've been on a long road trip and suddenly feel a flare-up of their plantar fasciitis symptoms. So if you find yourself driving for long distances frequently, it might be time to take some extra precautions to protect your feet. Now let's shift our focus to the seemingly mundane, everyday routines that can also trigger your plantar fasciitis pain. Picture this: you're going about your daily activities, perhaps walking barefoot on hard floors, climbing up the stairs, or carrying your groceries. Each of these actions may seem harmless on its own right. Well, here's the thing. When you add them all up, these everyday routines can take a toll on your feet, particularly your heels and the plantar fascia. Walking barefoot on hard surfaces, for example, can put direct pressure on your heels, leading to irritation and pain. Similarly, climbing up the stairs involves repetitive stress on your calf muscles and plantar fascia, which can contribute to discomfort. Carrying heavy groceries puts additional weight and strain on your feet. And trust me, your plantar fascia will let you know if you've had enough. Suddenly you might experience a sharp pain or discomfort. That's your plantar fascia crying out for relief. These everyday activities, while seemingly insignificant on their own, can compound and become a major source of plantar fasciitis pain if not addressed properly. So it's essential to pay attention to these hidden triggers and take steps to protect your feet. So there you have it, a closer look at some of the everyday triggers that can make your plantar fasciitis worse. From long bouts of sitting and standing to driving and everyday activities like walking and carrying groceries, these triggers can silently sabotage your progress. But here's the empowering part. Awareness is the first step to taking control. By understanding what sets off your plantar fasciitis, you can start to manage it effectively. Now, you might be wondering what you can do about this, right? Well, good news. In our next video, we'll dive into some powerful tips and strategies to help you tackle these triggers head-on. We'll explore practical solutions to minimize their impact and keep your plantar fasciitis pain from getting the best of you. So make sure you stay tuned and don't miss out on the actionable advice coming your way. But before we wrap up, let's address something important. Emotional well-being plays a significant role in pain, too. Did you know that mental stress and negative emotions can amplify pain sensations? It's true. Our emotional state can have a profound impact on our physical experiences, and in the case of plantar fasciitis, emotional factors can either make the pain worse or hinder your recovery process. In our next video, we'll delve into the often overlooked connection between your emotions and your plantar fasciitis pain. We'll guide you through techniques to manage emotional stress and negative feelings, helping you create a holistic balance for better foot health. Mark your calendar for this eye-opening discussion. You won't want to miss it. Wrapping things up, let's take a moment to appreciate the journey you've been on so far. Understanding the complexities of plantar fasciitis is crucial, and you've shown commitment every step of the way. You've explored the emotional aspect of pain, and now you're re-diving into the world of hidden daily triggers. Each step you take brings you closer to reclaiming control over your health and well-being. Remember, knowledge is power, and you're becoming a force to be reckoned with. When it comes to plantar fasciitis, as we come to the end of this video, let's acknowledge the challenges you've faced and the strength you've shown in seeking understanding and solutions. Your dedication to improving your health is truly commendable. Keep going. Your persistence will pay off. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Reach out to your loved ones, healthcare professionals, and support groups. Lean on them and draw strength from their support. You've already come so far, and the path ahead holds even more promise. Stay positive, stay proactive, and celebrate every small victory along the way. Your resilience inspires us, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Together, we can conquer plantar fasciitis and pave the way for a brighter, healthier future. Remember, if you found this video helpful, don't hesitate to share it with others who might benefit from the information. Spreading awareness and support is key to helping everyone affected by plantar fasciitis. Also, please like and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement helps us continue to create valuable content and reach more people like you. Thank you for being a part of our community. Stay strong, stay positive, and keep moving forward. Until next time, take care and remember, you've got this.